I have a package coming. I think it's here. The mail guy is down there. Wow, it's not even bills. Not what I want. I got, it's the coolest thing. I got a pocket staff. Oh, hold on. This isn't even a staff. It's just a giant pole that my brother leaves around. It's for color guard, but I play with it like it's a staff. So this is like, okay, well I'm 5'1", so this is like 5'5". It's like the pocket staff is like 4 feet. I'm really excited for it. Welcome to my TED Talk. As y'all might be wondering, I have very short hair. I got the guts, cut it off. Kidding. It's a long story. I should not have started with my hair. Okay. So we're gonna start December 2018. Crazy. December 2018. That was 2 years ago? Okay. SeatGeek should sponsor us, but are they gonna do it? No. Okay, back to what I was saying. December 8, 2018. The day began when I woke up. No, I remember that day sort of vividly. I remember the incident. I went to work that day. It was a Friday for sure, because I always get Whataburger on Fridays after work. Because I had gotten Whataburger that day. I was probably working. I was definitely working the second host shift. And I went to go get Whataburger, and I come home, and I couldn't figure out what to watch, so I put on a compilation of Vines. And of course, I'm laughing hysterically at things I've seen 20,000 times, but that's okay. And I get a nosebleed. And I'm not just talking like just like a couple of drops of blood. I'm talking like my nose started gushing. It was bad. So I go to the bathroom, and I'm like, all right, let's stop this nosebleed. And I did this because it was coming out of this nose, and I did this, and then it starts coming out of this nose. It like starts gushing out of the other side. I'm like, oh fuck, this ain't gonna be good. So I plugged both of them because, you know, that's how you stop a nosebleed. And then to make matters worse, when I plugged both of them, it went down the back of my throat. Okay, so to make matters worse, it went down the back of my throat. And if you don't know, when you swallow too much blood, it can make you throw up. Not to mention, I had just eaten half of a sweet and spicy bacon burger and large fries. Oof. Imagine that. I threw up 3 times that night because I had swallowed too much blood. So that was Friday night. Actually, that's not even the end of Friday night. So I'm like, we have to go to the ER, because like I looked it up, and it's like you should wait like 15 minutes, and if it does not stop bleeding within 15 minutes, go to the ER, because it could be something serious. And it bled for like 2 hours, and my mom would not take me to the ER. I think it's my dad, but whatever. So we did not go, and what I ended up doing is I shoved tampons up my nose, and it eventually stopped the bleeding. So the next day, when I woke up, I thought I had a stuffy nose. It was really just a blood clot, but I didn't know that. It was like there was like still a blood clot up there, but I didn't know that, and so I thought it was a stuffy nose. So I took some allergy medicine. It didn't help, and I should have like took that sign as like it's not a stuffy nose, but I didn't because I'm stupid. So I go to work, and because I thought I hadn't eaten all day, and because I thought it was a stuffy nose, when I got to work, I asked for some soup, like some the place where I work has this like chicken enchilada soup. It's really good, and I'm like, that might help. You never know. I get like 15 minutes into my shift, and I go to blow my nose, but I didn't like blow it hard because like I'm not stupid, but I'm not stupid. And I had read the night before that you shouldn't blow your nose right after a nosebleed, even if it's the next day. You should like let it settle for a few days, and then like blow your nose. That's what I did, but it's not a regular nosebleed, so that didn't happen. So what ended up happening is, I go to blow my nose and it starts bleeding again, and I'm like, oh no. So I run to the back to my managers and I'm like, my nose is bleeding, and they're like, oh. And so I'm sitting on a bucket, and in front of a bucket with towels and tissue paper like shoved up my nose. No, actually, no. I just had to like hold it. Again, while I'm like swallowing blood, throwing up blood, like all. It was disgusting. My mom comes and she takes me to the ER by our house, and they essentially shoved a tampon kind of thing into my nose. It's like a medical tampon, but it was like the sucky ER version of the tampon, so it doesn't work very well. Went home and I looked like this. Ugh, it was bad. They said, all right, in 24 hours you can either take it out at home or come back to take it out. So the next day, Sunday, we go back because I thought it was gonna bleed again. I genuinely did. And so we go back and they're like, stupid, you should take it out at home. But as soon as they took it out, it started gushing again. And they're like, okay, well, just hold it and we'll figure something out. So I did that. Like I did the night before. I'm like, you gotta put another one up there. I was like, you gotta put another one up there because it's not gonna stop bleeding. I know for a fact. So I stick another one up there and they're like, we can't help you anymore. You have to go to an ENT. So my mom quickly tries to schedule an appointment with an ENT. Luckily, we got an appointment with an ENT at UTMB. Best dude ever. I would recommend him, but he doesn't work there anymore. I don't know where he went. So we get there and he essentially gives me a fancy, and they're called rhino rockets, and you stick them up your nose to stop bleeding. So basically the original ones, they were like rectangle tampons that were like this big that they shove up your nose, and it doesn't work the same way. But this one, it literally looks like a small tampon about this size. They shove it up your nose and then they fill it with saline so that it expands in your nose so that it stops the whatever, which is painful if you did not know. So that has stayed in for like 4 days. I got it Monday, stayed in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Oh wait, it was more like 5-ish days. Kind of. And I got it taken out Friday. which was awesome. Friday came around, they took it out. It looked disgusting. But there was no bleeding, so we're like, okay, I'm fine. And then he was like, all right, see me back in 2 weeks, and have a good day. So we went on with our day, and I didn't have a nosebleed until January, which will be in my next video because I'm not giving spoilers out. After that, I went to Austin, had fun there with some family friends. I didn't have a nosebleed. Went Christmas and New Year's and nothing. Not January yet. And I'll tell you more about that in the next vlog. Catch you on the Flippy Flip.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me.